Okay, guys, so in the previous section, um, we talked about the idea of turning an equation into standard form. We looked at vertex form into standard form. We looked at intercept form into standard form. Well, what I want to do is I want to show you guys the benefits of each form. So I'm looking at this example right here, number 9. Number 9 is very similar to what you had for classwork last night. Your graph should look very similar to this one. Hopefully exactly the same. And what I want to do is I want to take the pieces from this graph, which you turned into standard form. You guys got it to be y equals negative x squared plus 12x minus 39. And I want to show you why vertex form is an easier form to graph. So if you guys think about it, and I asked you guys to do this, you wanted to find out what the axis of symmetry was negative b over 2a. So you guys got x equals negative 12 over 2 times negative 1. So you guys get x to equal 12 over 2. So you guys got x to be 6. Now, if I look at 6, what do I notice? Hey, if I look at this graph right here, it looks like it has an axis of symmetry at x equals 6. Now, what else do I notice? Hey, x equals 6, I could think about, hey, that kind of looks like a 6 right there. Looks like it's related to that 6 right there. Now, the y value, let's think about that. If I plug 6 in to this equation, I get negative 36 plus 72 minus 39. If I look at all that, you know what I get? I get a y value of negative 3, which looks like it's this right there. So it looks like this equation is telling me that I'm going to the right 6. If you guys remember, I'm shifting to the right 6 and going down 3. So your vertex is 6, 3. If I look at vertex form, it has this form of a times x minus h squared plus k. So that minus h is telling me I'm going to the right h units. The plus k is telling me I'm going up k. If it's of this form, x plus h squared minus k, or there's all these other variations of it, the plus h is telling me I'm going to the left h, and then I'm going down k. So let's look at this form right here. Well, let's see if that follows. Plus 1 gives me the idea it's going to the left 1, down 5. Am I going left 1, down 5 gets me my vertex. Plus 1 gives me the idea I'm going to the left 1 and up 3. Left 1, up 3. Okay? So let's use this and try to graph an equation. So I want to graph this equation. The first thing that I want to do is identify and plot the vertex. So if I look at this, it's a times x minus h squared plus k. Right h, up k. In this case, looks like I'm going to the right 5, up 4. So I'm going to go to the right 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 1, 2, 3, 4 is my vertex. The next thing I want to do is I want to identify my 3x values and on one side of the vertex and plug them into the equation because I know that I have an axis of symmetry right here. So what I'm going to do, guys, with this is I'm going to look at my calculator here and I'm going to plot the equation into my calculator. I'm going to do negative and then x minus 5 squared plus 4. And I'm going to use this calculator to help me find points on my graph. Knowing that I can use my table function, I can press second and graph to get a table of values. So I'm going to keep on moving down. I'm going to choose points on the left of my parabola. Remember, I already found one at 5, 4. 5, 4 is my vertex. So if I look at my table of values, it looks like I have another one at 4, 3. Okay? I have one at 3, 0. And then it looks like I have one at 2, negative 5. So I'm going to plot a point at 2, negative 5. Okay, so that's one side of my parabola. And then what I'm going to do is reflect those points over the axis of symmetry. So I'm going to go 1 to the right, 1, 2, 1, 2 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to get my graph for this function. Okay, Let's look at another example. The same steps are going to apply. I want to look at negative 2 times x plus 3 squared minus 9. First thing I'm going to do is identify and plot the vertex. The plus 3, if you guys remember what we did, transformations from before, tells me it's going to the left 3, down 3. So I'm going to go to the left 3, down 3. That is my vertex. Well, I'm going to plot this into my calculator then. So I'm going to put to y equals, I'm going to do negative 2, and then x plus 3 squared minus 3. Now, in this case, I'm going to choose like negative 2, negative 1, and 0 and see what happens in my graph. So if I'm just going to go up. So let's see here. I got negative 2, negative 5 as 1 point. So I'm going to go negative 2, negative 5. I have my axis symmetry right here. And then what other one can I plot? That's pretty much, I got negative 11, but that's off the graph. Okay? So it looks like I can only plot 2 points, and my curve is going to look like this. What I'm asking you guys to do is try the next couple, and we'll talk about them next.